The bad news is that I had to get gas, as you often do in these cars, on the way home, and when I tried to open my gas tank, my gas cap rather, it didn't open. There's always something breaking on these 30-year-old cars. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and today I've got a couple updates for you on the Foxbody. The big thing that we were doing today is we're actually going to go ahead and get it aligned. The reason why we're getting the alignment is when I had the motor installed at the first shop, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, check the previous video. I'll link it down in the description below. But I talked about how that shop actually went out of business, and one of the things that they did, they installed some crappy motor mounts essentially. And the new shop I found, Extreme Mustangs, I've got some a lot better motor mounts now, and that issue's fine. But so what was happening was that the steering column was right up against the header, and when you would turn really hard, it would actually hit sometimes. And also because of that, I could never actually get it aligned correctly. So the car's been out of alignment for quite a while. And so now that I've got the new motor mounts and the car is sitting correctly, and the motor's sitting correctly rather, the header is no longer rubbing against the steering wheel. Now I've got some pictures of what that looks like, so I'll go ahead and put those in so you can see right here. Okay, so obviously it's a lot better, right? It's not right on top of it anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the car. I've got a lifetime warranty at Firestone Complete Auto Care. So I'm gonna run over there, get it aligned today, and it should drive a lot better. But before I go get the car aligned, I want to actually show you one other thing. So for my very first video, I was having some overheating problems with the car. I thought it was the coolant overflow that was causing the problems. That may have been a contributing factor because there was a crack in it, but I actually think it's something else that was causing it. And this past Sunday, I went ahead and changed it out, and I believe it was this radiator cap. So I don't think this was holding the pressure correctly. I think it was actually letting some leak down the side. I finally noticed it this time. I actually saw some of the coolant coming out over here. And so as you can see, I've got a brand new cap on there. So I've got a brand new radiator cap. Hopefully this should take care of all the cooling issues I was having. I did bleed the radiator. So if you don't know what that is, maybe I'll do another video on that. If you want to see how to actually bleed the coolant system, let me know. I did bleed the coolant, not the radiator, the coolant. And so far it seems okay. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully that's the last issue I have with cooling. Anyway, let's go get the car aligned. Here, but I am guessing they're not going to be able to fit me in. The parking lot is maxed. I guess I need to go around this car. This car keeps backing up. Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, I'm going to swing back by the parking lot. There was no place to park at all. I'm guessing that they're not going to be able to get me in for alignment today, but we'll see. The parking lot to get in over here. I've never seen it this packed. I think there's a spot open way over there in the corner, but it's pretty crazy. That's my guess. So I'll go inside and check it out. Okay, so they can actually get me in, but it's going to be a while. It's going to be like 3 or 4 hours before they can get to the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just leave it here, and I'll probably just Uber home or something. So I will catch you guys back up after I find out how the alignment went. We are back home. I have good news and bad news. The good news is the alignment went off without a hitch. So it's driving much better now. It was pulling to the left. Now it's straight as an arrow, so that's great. The bad news is that I had to get gas, as you often do in these cars, on the way home. And when I tried to open my gas tank, my gas cap rather, it didn't open. And for those of you that do not know, let me show you. These cars have a special button right here to open the gas tank. So I'm gonna press that. Oh, it worked this time. It worked. That's really good news. You can see that this popped open now. I'm gonna close it just to show you again, because at the gas station, this would not open for me. Here we go, let me try again. I heard it. You can see now that it opened right up. But let me go ahead and show you, if it was to not work again, how I got gas, because you had to be wondering about that, right? Okay, so there is a manual release. And I don't know if you see if it's too dark, if the camera will pick it up, hopefully it will, but right here in the trunk, you open up the trunk, it says manual or fuel filler door release manual override. So pull this, I don't know if you can hear it, and there you go, we are open again. So at least that's working again now. That makes me feel better. There's always something breaking on these 30-year-old cars. Anyway, like I said, the alignment went well. Apparently I don't have a gas cap problem anymore. I did actually notice the temperature go up again. I've got to figure out what's going on. Maybe there is some sort of pinhole leak in the radiator. I'm not sure. It shot up to about 195, and I'm pretty sure there's a 180-degree thermostat in there. So still looking into that. I still have the NASCAR All-Star Race video coming, but I believe I'm going to put this one up first. Anyway, if you stuck around till now and you like what you saw today, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got a lot more Foxbody Mustang content coming for you. And otherwise, we'll see you next time on Gearhead 704.